shooting. It's time for Christmas.
Okay.
And she
Oh,
has
I know. I love that
That's an
picture.
excellent picture.
Remember that picture? Yep. Skylar had it on his
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Facebook for a while. That was funny.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Skylar called. Well, we called Skylar because he had something on his Facebook about how it was the worst week of his life, and Steve goes, "Did he forget about boot camp?"
Why was it
Yeah.
the worst week of his life?
Well, because he worked 7 days straight
Oh.
without, and 10, 12-hour days, and
Oh.
they have a puppy,
Oh.
and he's married,
That's
and
his
they're in their
own
own
fault.
apartment now, and
That's what I
he
told
signed up for 4 classes, and he started taking the classes.
That
Oh,
sounds like
overextended.
Reality.
Yeah.
Yes, muchly
Overextended.
overextended. So
Yeah.
then his father goes,
He wants
says,
to go
"Oh,
back to
Uncle
boot
Steve
camp."
can be an encourager." He's like, "Well, I once worked 7 weeks straight, 7 days, 12-hour shifts," and I'm like,
That's how
Uphill
like Al
Uphill
Barker
both
thought.
ways.
Right. And I said, "Steve, I
It's
don't
not
think
what
he
we
cares."
wanna hear.
You
No.
did.
I can guarantee that he doesn't care.
That wasn't the thing to tell him. I said, I think his
Wanted
mother
some
needs to call him.
encouragement. Right. That's
Oh,
nothing.
Uncle Steve. Oh, I told him, you have the
it's gonna be
gift.
bedtime.
You really do.
Oh, you're gonna try to get over there? You should be a motivational speaker.
He should be.
All you people, you think you got it bad?
That's right. Listen to
no
what I
idea.
Quit your whining.
Yeah, that's right. Stop your belly aching.
Let me tell you about my family.
Like he used to say, Hunter, be a man.
You got one of everything.
Be a man.
I thought he was just going to tell Sky to get rid of the dog as the solution. That's what I figured we would
Shoot the
say.
dog.
Yeah, right.
Problem solved.
Says I
Quit school and shoot the dog.
Yeah, just
quit
that
school
college
and
class
shoot the
too.
dog.
Yeah, quit school and shoot the dog and your life.
Life is good.
You know, I was really tempted to get a dog,
Yeah?
and
Until
I
you
thought,
came
you
over
know
to our
what?
house and had 4.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but we have our cat, and she's kind of
She's
very.
doggy.
She's very skittish. So I figure I want to freak her out, with
Yeah.
with a puppy.
Bring her
So
over.
I'm gonna
You
wait.
can go see
Okay.
Skylar.
Doggy
Play with
to
him. You can go to the doggy park with Skylar.
There we go. Yep.
Kind of like
How do
daycare.
they do that?
Eventually, but
And
now's
then
not
have
the
a
time.
puppy.
Did you ever breathe
Puppy's
in
got
looking
that.
They had the puppy trained while they were up here, supposedly to the
I
kennel.
like a chocolate lab.
So the
Yeah, I like
dog
them.
stays in the kennel quite a bit.
The lab.
So that's
I
no
really
way
like.
for a dog to live.
I think-
Sit-
That's
I
what
know,
I
that's what I
said.
said too.
Yeah. Right.
Dogs need to
Especially
run
a
around.
puppy.
But they do take her to
Yeah.
there's a park right.
The
Do
doggy
They do like
daycare.
doggy
That's not,
daycare and
almost not
stuff.
fair to the
I
dog.
don't know.
I know people who live in the city.
They do
I
doggy
They do
daycare.
that, like-
Yeah.
That's
They
what,
have,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
It's like-
Dad should do that when he retires. He'd be perfect.
He would be.
Those
Happy
dogs wouldn't
Daddy.
make a sound
No, that's what he told. Who was he telling this to?
because they would all be stuffed.
I
Frank?
think he was telling.
Frank?
Was he telling
You
Frank?
show Uncle
That he
Reg
was
your
no, it wasn't
daycare.
Frank. It was Ron.
Steve's dog
Yeah,
training
next door.
attacks
Get
today.
home and they
Across the
said,
street.
feed
But
the
he
dog
was when he
today?
retired.
Yes.
He was gonna be a
Stuff.
PA. And they said, "Oh, really?"
It's like
You know,
Aaron.
because he was going to do something he
Dog
really wanted
training
to
and
do.
taxidermy.
Pet assassin.
You'll never see it coming.
He says, he says when you get the guy that calls up and says, I really can't stand Fifi. Could you do something about Fifi while I'm at work tomorrow? He goes,
Yes, I
and,
got a contract on Fifi.
yep, and then his wife says, hey, there's $300 missing out of the bank account. Where did it go?
Yeah, where's the dog?
Where's the dog, right?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
She must
Maybe
have
the dog
done
He could
absconded
be
with the money.
an unwanted dog walker.
He could be.
Just like a black market.
Like
Like
a walk in
you can't stand your dog, just call the dog walker.
Right.
The dog walker.
Right.
Not the dog whisperer.
The dog
dog
goes out
walker.
and does-
Exactly.
Take her right out to the woods.
You got a lot of
That's
ponds
the
around here,
difference.
you know?
Little walk.
Exactly.
He's terrible. After we had Rags put to sleep, it wasn't even a day.
No, it was, I think, 4 hours.
4 hours before he started making comments. And Heather's like, Dad, you could have at least waited
24 hours would have been
24
good.
hours,
Oh,
before you
man.
started saying
But
stuff.
I was impressed that he waited to 4. And he was actually kind of sympathetic for the first hour.
Sort of.
For the first
I
hour.
like the dog.
Because it was outside
Yeah,
most of the time.
he did like the dog. But
He
now
liked
he
the
really
It was
likes the
also a
dog.
dog.
He loves the dog.
He
more
likes
now.
animals that earn their
Yes.
keep.
Yes, he
What
does.
does he want him to do? Make him breakfast or something?
Make the
Get his
beds.
slippers, get the paper.
Read him the paper.
Well, the dog be happy to give him a bath.
There you go.
Uh-huh. And now he's complaining about the cat.
And do the dishes.
Look at this.
I told him I can't handle this. Another 12
The
years
other
of you
week
complaining
at work,
about something.
I was taking out the
It's a
trash
hobby.
and I looked into the dumpster and I saw a
At
deer
your
head.
house.
Somebody had thrown out this perfectly good doe head. So I took it out
With no
And
ears.
clean
and
it
I
up.
cleaned it up and gave her a little habitat.
How about that?
Look at that.
Just as new.
And what's her name?
Jane Doe.
Out of the dumpster deer. Let me see
You
that.
know?
Wait. It's
Very
I
very
wanna see Jane
artistic.
Doe.
I
We
like
saw, we had two, ask Debbie, we were talking to her on the phone, we had two
Yeah.
deer right
yeah.
before we got to Jeanette's house on Middle
She
Lane.
was on the phone with me earlier.
One standing right in the road, one in the ditch.
You could
And
give
so
us
Steve's
some
going really slowly,
maple
and all of a
version.
sudden the one in the road goes down, the one in the ditch runs right in front of it, was a little fawn with spots all over it. Right in front of us.
Was it where?
How
Oh,
it tastes.
Was it where that house?
how did it taste?
If you got that on Facebook, you should put it on.
I don't have a
He
Facebook.
got rid of Facebook.
Oh,
He
well,
defaced
Put it on
himself.
and send it.
I
you're
defaced myself.
defaced. But Jane Doe isn't,
Jane Doe, I refaced
yeah.
her. Her ears were kind of, some chucklehead had taped her ears on. And they were just hanging by some tape. So I thought,
Duct
how
tape?
hard is it to just get some, super glue? Glue is, that's what I
He
did.
worked on Jane for over a week,
Did you?
2
Wow.
weeks maybe.
If you put it somewhere the game warden sees it, they'll ask you, where's your permit?
Yeah,
And
right?
you'll say it's in Rock City Falls.
Yeah, I'll show you my
You can
permit.
call Harold A.
Dumpster
Yeah.
permit.
The dumpster permit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first, Mom was really bummed out about
Well,
it.
I was afraid
she's
of
bubbly.
bed bugs.
I fumigated her in a plastic bag with mothballs for a week.
Okay, well, that's
And
good.
then,
Sprayed all sorts of.
sprayed Raid and everything.
Well, I didn't
and-
have a problem with her being out in the garage. I didn't know she was going to be in your bedroom. She got her out of the
Well, that
dumpster.
would make any noise.
She's taking
Right.
it.
No, she doesn't take up that much space.
And
You
he
have to
did
see
her there in the
fumigate her.
corner.
He
You
did
don't have
look
to
up
take
on
her to
the
the deer
internet.
park.
No.
She's not supposed to have
It hangs out.
any fleas or what you
Did
did.
a
You
good
took
job, Riley.
the bugs off.
No deer tick.
Brought her to the vet.
No deer ticks.
Yeah.
she's running
Yeah,
back. Could you fix her?
she's looking like she's seen better days.
We need you to fix her,
But
please.
when he brought her home, it was no ears. It was all matted looking. She was a mess. Well, the first time she scared me. You hung her up, and I went to take the garbage out, and she was up on the door in the garage that you go in and out like the door like that.
Yeah.
And I opened the door, and she almost fell off the beam.
And then I hear,
Get down here!
What is this?
That's what Raleigh's saying. What was that?
That was just Aaron.
Oh my goodness.
That's how he hears me, Riley. You'll never hear your mother like that.
yeah, never.
We had Raggles bring a little gift to me. Did I
Oh,
tell you guys
dear.
about this gift?
Oh, which
Well, I was
gift?
looking out
Was it
the
a
living room
squirrel?
window in the front yard, and she was out there chewing on something, and I thought it was a deer head or something because she sometimes gets them from the woods. We've had
Legs.
deer legs
Mm.
on our deck.
dear.
And
Right
you
in
walk
front
up
of
the
the
stairs, and
stairs.
you have to step over this deer leg. She's been chewing on.
Oh, Lordy.
Well,
awesome.
I'm looking out and I think, oh, it must be whatever. So then I'm sitting on the deck, and all of a sudden she comes up the stairs, and she's carrying this thing in her mouth up the stairs. It's a pig head. Someone had a pig roast
Oh.
in the neighborhood, and it's the whole head, the ears, the snout.
Well, at least it was
Just-
cooked.
Is the apple still in its mouth?
No apple.
She probably ate that.
Well,
all
she
the time.
plopped it right down, and it was just right on the neck, and it was just sitting there on the deck looking at me, and I'm like.
And Dad was working
And Dad
midnight.
was working midnight, so I was
Well,
gonna
that's
leave
funny.
it there. But I thought, no, I better not, because he'll kill me if I leave that.
Oh, I'd love to see his reaction.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yikes.
Had the spotlight on it.
Yeah. But I thought, what the heck is that? What's a pig head?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty big, too.
You need to do something like that.
What you doing, Riley? Are you having fun? It's okay, Pumpkin.
Time.
You ready for bed?
Get all these weird people out of my house.
I know, look at that
That's-
belly, it looks
Is
like
that the
mine.
picture you like, Aaron?
Mine's looking like that lately.
Yeah,
Is that the
tune,
picture you
tune down a little.
I like that one, but it's not the one. It's on the fridge. The one that Skylar took of the house.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me again, you told me before, and now I forgot. Where is he compared to where her parents are?
About an hour south.
No, they're half hour.
Half hour.
They're in
Okay.
Oh,
Northport?
Northport. Yeah.
Are they
North-
close to the hurricane?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I
But
thought.
they
They're
didn't
in
take
like
precautions.
Tampa. Huh?
They're
You
in the
didn't
eye of
take
the
any
storm.
precautions.
Yes,
They're in
he
the eye
goes,
of
did
the
you,
storm.
he goes,
Eat
did
water
you buy
or
any
food,
water?
right?
And he goes, no. He goes, did you buy any food? Nothing extra. He goes, well, Skylar, you could be out of power for like,
A couple days.
a couple
or-
days. And what are you going to do? And he's like, oh.
We have luck.
I'm surprised
right.
his wife wasn't
Typical
right on
Skylar.
this.
It's true.
Maybe she's going to go to her parents and figure they'll.
You
Yeah,
can stay there with the dog.
Yeah, that's right. They got a generator. I'll go there.
She's on her way.
Maybe
She's on her way
the
to the
Coast Guard
phone.
will call Skylar out and we'll have to go to work.
Told
Yeah.
to sell anything.
It's like, all right, I'm going out to sea. It's been real.
That's
Yeah,
all.
really.
Yep, that's right.
It's been real, it's been nice, but
I
not
know,
real
I
nice.
wasn't fond of Aaron going to New
That's good.
Orleans.
Ooh, get it.
So they're gonna get it to the Gulf Coast at some point.
Good.
I'm
Because
trying to
Tampa-
get it. I can't reach it.
Because Tampa is, in Clearwater, all of that.
That'd be nice. It's like on the anniversary of Katrina.
Yeah.
Is that the 29th?
Well, it had one of the